Hi there. Before we proceed with the next high availability feature, we have to talk first about one of ASA modes of operation. By default, when we deploy ASA, it is enabled on what is called routed modes, okay? And routed mode and on single context. It means that we use just how it is. Okay. There are different modes of operations, and we have the transparent mode, and it allows us to deploy ASA in transparent way. Means that if we were to deploy, and we're going to see a lab in the future where we deploy the ASA on an existing network, but we don't want or we're not allowed to change the layer 3 domain, but we are required to deploy a firewall. So in that case, we're going to deploy in transparent mode. The other option, that is multi-context, it allows to virtualize the ASA box into different or multiple firewalls. For those who are more familiar with FortiGate, that's the concept of VDOM, of virtual domains. It's like running virtual machines on your hypervisor, so we can have multiple ASAs inside one ASA box, okay? And that's the multiple context mode. So that's actually what we're going to see on this lab. So let's first see what is current mode. Right now, the security context mode, it's single. We only have one mode. So let's change these modes to multiple. And once we do this, it is going to reboot with this new mode, and this is going to take a while. The use case for this feature would be in environment where we want to deploy different firewalls for different teams or for different customers, and we have only one box. And actually, I've seen this more often on ISP environments where there is this giant hardware box, and we are able to virtualize different tenant, different customers on each one with its own virtual unit. And the policies that are deployed, all the configuration is specific to each one unit. It's like we're using VRF, so all the configuration, all the information, the routing table is specific to that customer, to that routing table. And the same concept applies to virtual context, to multiple contexts. We're going to see this in a moment. Okay, so now the ASA is back, and we can issue show mode, and right now we can deploy multiple security contexts and show run context. Right now we have the default or first one context, that's the admin context. So what we're going to do is to create two contexts, and one is going to be like simulate different departments, and I'll be using the routers 11 and 5 as being part of marketing department, and R12 and R4 as being part of sales department. And we're going to split, we're going to divide our ASA into different contexts. So let's first enable the interfaces. So into IP brief. Let me bring 1, no shot, 0 and 3. So let's start with the first one, context mark, and I have to say config URL, and that's going to be to flash. I'll just say where we want to save configuration, and then we have to allocate the interfaces that will be assigned to this context. In this case, marketing will have E1 and E3. E1, my bad. Yeah, I know. Interface E1, E3. And done. And context else. So config. Now save these as sales config and allocate flow. Allocate E2 and E0. Show run context. Okay, so now let's start configuring. Now let's change to context mark. So mark has E1, and I'll name it. This is going to be inside interface. Just to make it clear, I'll say this is mark inside, and I'll set the security to 100, and I'm going to use different address spaces. So this is going to be 10, 1, 11, 1, 245, 245, 245. No shots. And E3 is going to be my outside name if, and I'll say mark outside. IP address is going to be 10.1.1.5 and 1.255.255.0. Just make sure that it's enabled. So E3 mark outside and 1 mark inside. That's awesome. And I believe I have to enable SPF here. I'll say 10.1, 11.1, 5.5, area 0, and 10.1, 5.1, area 0. Okay, now let's change to sales, context sales. Oh man. Change to context admin. Just show run context. Okay, so probably I should get to system, change to context, system, show run context. Oh, sales, yes, capital. Okay, so change to context sales, and sales E2 is going to be name if. I'll say sales side security 100, IP address 10.1.1.12, 0. Shot, just make sure, and E0 name if that's going to be sales outside IP address 10.1.1.4.1.255.255.0 and here yes, it's enable and enable SPF net 10.1 112 1.255.255 area 0 and net 10.1 1.4 area 0. Okay, so that looks awesome. Now I have to change these on other routers as well. So it's easy. It's 10.1.1.1.5.5 and duplicate router ID. Right. Oh no. Gotta be 11. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. So we'll show on PSPF. Okay, you're done. Good boy. And so now R12 gotta change as well. So that should be 10.1 112 12 255 done. I should see a JCC coming up as well. Just bring this here down here and bring 5 4. It's taking longer. Wait, give a minute. So R4, let me change. R4, I believe that's E1. E1 IP address 10.1 4. That's really 4 5555. And 5. And you are E0. Let's say 10.1 155.5. Okay, so 12 is taking longer. What's wrong with 12? Let's see. 12. That should be sales. That should be E2. And 112. Do I see? Okay. Something probably with layer 2. Probably. Is green. So are you in the same VLAN? Okay, no, that's right. Switch port access VLAN 12. That should be okay. No spanning. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Don't be shy. Yeah. That's right. Let's see. SPF, and I should see 4 only. And 11 should see 5 only. Why not? Nothing is missing here. Okay, layer 2. I also change here. And so that's 1.1 so run. Oh, you're down. So no shot, switch port, access VLAN 1.5 and E0 should be in same VLAN. Yeah, should work now. And probably just to test from ASA, change to should be mark and ping 10.1.1.5.1 and 5. Okay, show SPF neighbor. Nice. Okay, that's great. And you can see routing table. When I'm inside marketing context, I don't see any information regarding to sales context. So it's like two different ASAs, different units, but actually I'm using the same kind of box and deploying different configuration to each unit. So you can test reachability from R11. Where are you? Let me see, 20.5. You can see I'm in, and same should be true for 4. Okay. So that's it, guys. Multi-context. We can do the same things as we often do, using what is considered to be the single context. These features, multiple security contexts, the advantage that we can virtualize different ASAs on the same box, and we can allocate more resources to one virtual context than other, and we can just play with it. Okay, so let's continue with the next one.